Just ignore me if my hiccup, I'm sorry. I've been sitting here waiting for like 15 minutes for them to go away, and they're not going away. So I'm at the house right now. I just wanted to give a quick update on what's been done. I haven't filmed in the last couple of days. My husband was here a couple of days ago doing a bunch of work and stuff. So anyway, you already know everything downstairs is completely painted and done. We were able to get the hallway finished painted yesterday, which was good. We really wanted to make sure that this was done before we move in, as well as our bedroom. What we haven't done yet is the bathrooms. We haven't been able to paint any of the bathrooms yet, or either spare room, which is fine. There's not gonna be a bunch of bulky furniture in either room blocking the walls. So once we get moved in, we'll have more time, and we can move the furniture to the middle of the room and paint the rooms. Anyway, the hallway is completely painted. This is the other spare room. He threw like a quick little coat on half of this room, I'm guessing yesterday before he left. And then our bedroom is now fully painted. I actually just shampooed the carpet in here again yesterday. Just one quick last coat after we finished this wall. After removing that wallpaper, he mudded and sanded everything, and it was just a dusty, dirty mess in here. So I just wanted to really make sure that our bedroom was nice and clean before moving in here. And again, our bathroom, we still haven't painted in here. I actually chose some swatches. The bathroom in here and the bathroom downstairs, we're gonna go with just a light color. None of these swatches are it, but I'm going more towards like a really light sagey green down here, or up here. And then I'm gonna do more of a mint, super light mint color in the bathroom downstairs. So yeah, sorry to be rambling all over the place. There's a lot still to be done, obviously. Another thing that we need to do once we're in here is replacing these floors. We haven't even decided on our flooring yet, so that'll be a later project. The biggest thing was we wanted to get the walls painted anywhere that there was gonna be larger furniture so they wouldn't have to work around it when we move in. Another positive thing, our refrigerator was delivered yesterday. I'm so excited. You know, I've been apartment living for like 6 years now, and all of our refrigerators have been super tiny. Obviously the French door fridge on top and the freezer on the bottom. I've always had super tiny refrigerators that have the fridge on the bottom and the freezer on top. I'm always breaking my back to get to the bottom shelf, yada yada. Anyway, this is a nice fridge. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the drawers, or I guess the shelves in the doors really fast. If you're a water drinker, this is like my favorite thing in the world. It's just a little water dispenser. I don't love the look of water dispensers on the outside, so that was one thing that sold me on this refrigerator. There were a couple models that were like this, but we went with the GE. And then the freezer with the ice maker on top. Yes, I'm very excited. Very adult thing to be excited about, but that's a big upgrade for me in my life. So yeah, that's about it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and fix up the refrigerator, get that ready for move-in, and probably put some faceplates back on the wall for the switches and outlets. We did just go ahead and buy all new faceplates for everything. Nice bright white, that way, you know, a lot of the other ones, they were white, but some of them were discolored or painted or just disgusting. I cleaned them off and they still were just nasty. So we are gonna replace all of those, and that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. So this is the current state of my closet. I'm just trying to figure out some sort of organization plan to suit my husband and I. So we are actually both now sharing a closet. This is the first time we've had to share a closet. It's obviously large enough for the both of us. Just trying to figure out, I guess, the best layout for things. Originally I had my winter clothes on the bottom and then my summer clothes on the top. But I don't know, I think I kind of want this area to be open so I can move. I want to move this one over here, put my sweaters in it, and then use the top of it as a shelf, and then to be able to use the top of that one as a shelf as well. Right now I just have some shoes in here, but I still need to figure out, this whole tote is full of my winter shoes and boots. This is some more sandals and extra hangers. This has my pants and bras. I have another dresser that I use for my bras typically, so I'll probably just put them over there in the other room. And this whole box is sweaters and like nightwear. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start off by moving this over, see how much room that gives me. I obviously want to, you know, leave some room for him to have his storage and stuff too. As of right now, he's got top and bottom. I'm gonna let him do all of his organization to figure out what he wants to do. So yeah, there is no full-on plan right now. It's just more of a creative process. So yeah, I don't have a designated idea right now. Just moving those things over and kind of seeing how things play out. So yeah, let's get organizing. After a lot of huffing and puffing, I was finally able to completely figure out this layout for the shoes. Ideally, we would absolutely love to do some sort of custom like pack system storage or something in the closet, but for now, this is just going to have to work. I mean, this is all of like our old furniture that we don't use as furniture anymore. It just works great for storage. It's worked out well. So I'm gonna get rid of these shoes now. I'm not gonna wait for it to clutter because those were like my winter walking in the snow boots for the longest time, which I replaced with real snow boots this past winter because of curbside at my job. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those. Those I'm gonna put somewhere else. I literally will probably never wear them again. They were literally just work boots that I had to wear for school. I am gonna kind of fine tune and tweak this. I don't know if I'm gonna do that right this second, but yeah, for now it's working. I just have a couple little bins up there for some storage, some handbags, just some travel bags. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, this works for now. Really all I wanted to do was unpack all of these freaking boxes, get them out of our closet so that now there's actually a floor and we're not like playing Tetris trying to get in and out of this place. So for now, this is a good start and I feel so much better. Okay, we have finally gotten to the fun part. I have pretty much unpacked everything. Most things are organized. Really the only boxes left are decor. So I finally get to start decorating. I'm not going to put anything on the walls right now, only because for one, there are still a few furniture items that we're waiting on that are going to determine like placement of other things, which I'll go through with you in a second. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a quick walkthrough of the main floor to show you some things that we have done and my ideas and things that we still want to do before we get into the decorating. Please excuse my appearance. I've literally been cleaning all day in preparation for this. You can see my pile of decor over there waiting on me. So yeah, everything's pretty much prepped and ready for me. Like I said, I just want to go through and kind of show you things that we have done and some of my ideas. So first of all, I am going to go ahead and hang this pendant above the chair like I had in the apartment. And I think that we want to hang our bridge canvas up here. If we do so, it'll be kind of off center, which I don't think will be that bad. I just don't know if I want to put anything up over here. Anyway, to be determined. That's not even a big deal right now. We have hung the curtains in our living room. You can see all the way into there. Still need to put a curtain up here on our slider. But I just got a really nice, simple matte black rod from IKEA and the little matte black clips as well. I would have loved to hang them even higher, but the length of the curtains were pretty much just, I think they were 84 inch, which is pretty standard for longer curtains. So, but anyway, I could have gone a little bit higher, which would elongate like the window a little bit more. But if you can tell, I did hang them pretty wide too. Like the window ends here, but I hung them all the way off to the side. That way when they're open, it does make the windows almost look like a statement, a lot larger. I did get just like a really simple, pretty linen type curtain. So not white, not tan, just really nice and softens up the room, which I'm really enjoying. We eventually will replace our couch. So I'm almost even afraid to hang anything above the couch. I mean, I don't think it'll make much of a difference because regardless, the couch is gonna be centered along the wall. So I probably will do that at some point. We are replacing our coffee table. It actually was supposed to be here a couple days ago and didn't get here, so I'm expecting it to be here probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. For now, the rug is staying. I think I like my basket. I think I like this shelf here. Just, there's really nothing else that would, you know, I'd be able to even put on that wall to have it functional. As of right now, you can see our box spring is against this wall. So we were unable to get it up the stairs, unfortunately. It hit right up there, and yeah, that's a big unfortunate issue. We had to order a different box spring that we will assemble upstairs. So yeah, this is just in living in our living room, and I have no idea what our plan is for this right now. So again, I'm afraid to even hang anything on the walls because I do have a big circle mirror that I don't know if I want it to go here or if I want it to go up here. And again, that's just not something I'm going to know until this area is cleared out and I can kind of live with it for a little bit. Coming into what we've been calling the fireplace room, which is kind of our office. Like I said, we did hang our curtains up here, which is nice. These bigger plants are gonna be staying where they're at. So a part of my decorating today is I'm gonna be finding homes for most of the plants. And we have our desk in here. I did just get this lamp on Amazon. I really think it's adorable and I'm very excited. I think it goes really well with the desk too, like the natural wood. In my old office, I did have 2 shelves hanging above. They're more of like a farmhouse, like rustic style, which I don't really think goes with this whole thing right here. Is very mid-century modern. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be hanging those up there. I may find a different set that I like to go up there. Again, to be determined, I'm really not sure. This wall, I have no idea. I think we're probably gonna get either like a love seat or a couple chairs and a table to put there to have across from the fireplace. So yeah, as of right now, this room is pretty much strictly our office. And I actually really like this room. I'm a huge fan. I'm thinking we may need to put a rug or something down here. I'm afraid to scratch up the floors with the chair. I don't know yet though. Coming through this way into the kitchen. As I've mentioned before, we are going to be replacing the floors at some point. There's paint all over them because I literally just couldn't be bothered to cover them. I didn't even care. So yeah, I swear the floors are clean. I just swept them, but there is paint everywhere. So this is gonna be my little coffee bar area. I'm not gonna worry about decorating it too much today because we're gonna be hanging these shelves. So there's 2 shelves with these like matte black brackets. I don't know if you'll be seeing me hang those in this video or the next video, but we will be hanging them up here. I'm gonna be making this whole area just a cute little coffee bar, which I am very excited about and excited to get all this junk off of my counters. And then again, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I think we're gonna change this backsplash. It's something that we won't really 100% make the decision for until we replace the floors. If we do so, it'll just be like a white, simple subway tile, just to kind of brighten it up in here. It is really nice and bright now. My husband replaced all of our can lights to these bright LEDs, which, yeah, just make this place a lot brighter than it already was. And of course, painting it white helped a lot too. I still really love the natural wood cabinets that we have So yeah, going into the dining room, this is another thing that we are kind of waiting for before we settle too much. We're replacing this table. He's had this table since he was like a freshman in college. You know, I loved it back in like 2010, but it's just not our style at all anymore. This little bar kind of switched up in the apartment. It was our coffee bar, and we did keep our alcohol over here in a couple glasses. I replaced the knobs kind of shortly before we left to these little leather pulls, which I like a lot better. I actually hated this cabinet at one point, but that I think just literally spruced it up a little bit. And then we turned it into a full bar. So we have all of our alcohol down there. We have like to-go glasses here, wine glasses, whiskey glasses, and beer glasses. So I don't really know where this cabinet's gonna be living along this wall until we get a new dining table. So I don't wanna hang anything up here because it's gonna drive me absolutely insane if I center it there and then we end up pushing it off to the side or something. So it's another thing we're holding off for. And then eventually replacing this light as well. I don't really want a fan above my table anyway, let alone this fan. It's like the ugliest thing I've ever seen. So it's another thing we are waiting. Once we have a table, we can decide which type of like pendant or something that we want up there. So yeah, that's the whole bottom floor. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, do the fun stuff and start putting that stuff away. The surfaces of my living room aren't really going to change, so there's really no need to have to worry about changing my mind or anything on that later. I certainly can, but of course there won't be holes and things in the wall. So yeah, I'll stop rambling. Let's get decorating. at this point, the living room is pretty much decorated other than wall decor, of course. And then I do still need to hang my pendant above my chair. I noticed I don't have the correct size drywall anchors for the screws, so that will have to be a later project, but it is starting to look so much more cozy and like a home in here, which is all I wanted, which was my goal for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here and just thank you for watching. I also just wanna say from here on, the videos are probably gonna be kind of like this one was, at least for a while, almost just a hodgepodge of footage that I have. I've not been filming everything. I honestly just can't be bothered sometimes to get the tripod out and just film every little detail that I'm doing. So yeah, you're just gonna kind of see some things as I go and making updates and DIYs and all the things that I'm doing. So yeah, thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye.